House Church leaders, hello, Happy New Year to you. It's been a while since we've done one of these videos, but it's good to be back in action with you. Hey, I don't have a lot to say to you here. Since we have a meeting coming up in a couple weeks, we'll talk about more of the details for this semester at that. But just a couple things I wanted to say real quick to you guys, just to make sure that everybody's on the same page. First of all, it looks like all of our house churches either started up this last week or are starting up again this week, which is awesome. We apologize to you that we don't have our sermon questions available for you this week. Rusty had kind of been out of town, and then this past weekend, he's starting to help out a little bit more with Bloom Kids. So he was upstairs during the sermon time, didn't get a chance to put together sermon questions. So, but you know, do whatever if you don't have plans for what your gathering should be this week. I just recommend that you just kind of catch up with everybody and you know, let everybody share about their holidays and how they're doing and pray for each other so you can keep it a little bit more lighthearted. And then we'll get back on the horse next week with doing the sermon questions, and we'll post those on the House Church Leader wall. So that's that. Really looking forward to hanging out with you guys in a couple weeks. I think that's February 10th. We're getting together, hanging out in the theater at Hope after the service. We are planning on talking to some of our kids workers and seeing if we can pay them to stay a little bit extra, so that those of you that have kids know that your kids are going to be in good hands and that they're taken care of and you don't have to worry about them. So just be aware of that. And then we'll provide dinner, talk through the vision kind of for the upcoming semester, revision some things a little bit, talk about some things that we're trying to do a little bit better, and then also introduce you to it looks like we're going to have 2 new house church leader couples that are going to be starting up this February, which is really, really cool. So it'll be neat for you guys to see them. The last thing that I would just say to you guys really, really super quickly is I just saw on the house church leader wall Cedric Logan posting about his house church clamoring to do some kind of service project in the city of Denver and asking questions about what any of us have done. You know, if any of your house churches are aware of things in the city of Denver or are doing things in the city of Denver that you think other house churches and house church leaders could benefit from knowing about, please tell us about them. And, you know, ultimately, we always say that, you know, at Bloom in principle, we put spiritual formation and mission on the front of everything, and everything else kind of follows from that. And that shapes the community life together. So more and more we want to move in the direction of having house churches specifically constantly having their eyes open to, okay, so what's going on in the city of Denver? What is Jesus up to and how can we partner with it? And the more I think different house churches start doing things, I think what will happen is that we'll sort of build up a repertoire of predictable and safe and good patterns for engagement with the city of Denver. So as you do more things in the city and as your house church experiments with stuff, as stuff works out real well for you guys, just post on the wall, let us know about it. And it'd be awesome to have, you know, in the future a docket of a whole bunch of different things that a house church could do if they wanted to start moving intentionally in that direction. So that's kind of that. This is like one of the shortest videos I've ever done, which is awesome. Love you guys. If you need anything, as always, give us a yell. And we'll see ya, you know, when we see ya, which hopefully is Sunday or real soon. So, oh yeah, and one other thing. Thank you to those of you that helped out with the house church leader prayer in the theater this past Sunday. We'll get better and better at that as we move forward. But if you guys are ever just up for jumping back there and praying with folks that need prayer, we just love to have you help with that. I think that us doing that as a ministry to the community is a great thing. So thanks for your help with that, and I'd love to see what God does with that in the future. Okay, that's that. See you later. Have a great Tuesday.